Welcome to Pins and Things! Today we're going to be making this amazing family tree picture. So what I have here is a 14 by 18 picture frame. And this, I think, is a really good size. We have a mat in here. I'm gonna open this thing up. So the backing paper and this mat, and I want to make this as big as possible because I have a really big family, so we're not gonna be using this at all. So the next thing that I have is just a poster board. Poster size paper. This is a 22-inch by 28-inch piece of thick cardstock paper is pretty much what it is. But it just so happens that if you fold it in half, it is perfectly in here. So what I've done is I've just measured, and I actually can measure it by using the piece of paper that was already in there. Just set it on top of this, and now I'm just gonna mark it and cut the thick cardstock paper to be the right size. So now that I've cut that to size, I'm gonna unfold it and cut right down the line. So we're gonna have two papers. I just realized I was doing something that my mom always does when she makes crafts. She especially when she's sewing, this is what she does. She goes, I wasn't doing it quite like that, but I was like, shout out to you, Mom! Hopefully I turn out like her one day. Even if it's just the crazy things about her, I'm okay with that too. Okay, we've got two pieces of paper here. Now it is fitted in there perfectly. That's what we want so that we can paint it. So there are two sides to this poster paper. One of them is kind of shiny. You might be able to see it a little bit. And the other side is more dull. We want to do the drawing on the dull side. I went to Pinterest and I found a picture of a tree that I really loved and that I kind of figured out how many people, how many branches it would work well with. Now what I'm doing is just looking at the picture and kind of eyeballing it, using a pencil so that I can erase what I don't like. Another option that you have is that you can go to either a printing store or a library and see if they have a big enough printer to be able to print you off a nice big tree. Another option beyond that is just seeing if you can maybe borrow a projector or use your own projector to trace it onto your picture by taping your picture up on the wall and tracing the tree onto your paper. Either way, have fun with it and make it your own. Now that I've got it all drawn out exactly how I want it to look, I have some very light blue paint and a napkin and a paper plate. I'm gonna use my napkin and dab it into my paint. What I'm trying to do is make a very thin layer of blue to kind of simulate the blue sky behind. And I want it to be super thin so that we can still see the tree when I'm getting ready to paint over the top. Because I spread it so thin and it's not very thick so I can still see straight through to my drawing underneath, I'm gonna just go ahead and start painting. It's dry to the touch already. So what I have here is a granite gray color. I'm gonna put mostly a pile of that down. I actually want to make a whole lot of this color because this is gonna be the entire tree. Now I'm gonna take just a bit of brown. I'm gonna drop 2 drips of brown paint into the gray color. What I'm doing here is just, I'm gonna keep adding the brown color until I feel like it's the right color. So maybe I'll add a little bit more. Okay, I'm really digging this color here. It's just a brownish gray, because those are the colors I mixed together. Alright, this is gonna be our tree trunk color. We're gonna put this one on thick, and I should probably start at the top so that I don't get my arm in it. Now it's dry. So I printed off a picture of my mom. I'm gonna be putting her in the middle. My mom with my dad, how cute. I've got pictures of each of my brothers and sisters and me. Printed those off and they kind of go well with the branches on the tree, and that's why I picked this tree specifically. Yes, I have 8 brothers and sisters. I know it's crazy, and I know that most of you will probably not have 8 brothers and sisters too, so this is what I suggest you do. If you decide you want to use this same tree design, what you can do is just print off a whole bunch of little family pictures and then use a lot more pictures on the tree, or you know, just make a few less branches and put a few less pictures on there. But I think I like it with more pictures, so I would definitely suggest printing off some more family pictures and then also having the individual children on there. So the next thing I'm going to do is just tape all of them in place, and I think I want them all to be level. You can twist them and make them cute that way too, but I think on this one I want them all to be level. And I don't need so much tape to like make sure all of the corners are down flat, because I'm just going to be putting it in the picture frame and that will push it down the way that I want it to be. Cute! Aren't my mommy and daddy so cute? It's done! I'm so excited! How did that get in there? Do you trust me now? Okay, really? Ta-da! Look how beautiful it turned out. Oh my goodness, I love this. And you know what's more important? My mom is going to love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. You can get new videos from me every Tuesday and Saturday. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Click over here to watch the beach house where you can see more of this family of mine. Also, you can click over here and watch another Mother's Day video. There will also be a link in the description below to get all of these materials needed for this project on Amazon. We will see you guys next time. Ellie just had to go ahead and sign this.